Asteroid strike.
You're sitting, enjoying your snack, and suddenly you see a big, shiny object coming toward you from the sky. It looks beautiful and visually stunning, but it's actually a giant asteroid weighing around 2 quadrillion kilograms and measuring 10 to 15 kilometers in diameter, which came to end life on Earth forever. It is coming toward Earth at a speed of 30 to 40 kilometers per second, which is faster than the speed of a bullet. It is extremely hot due to friction, reaching around 4,000 to 6,000 degrees Celsius. When it strikes Earth, it will be equivalent to billions of nuclear bombs. It will cause the strongest earthquake humans can't imagine, along with a supersonic blast wave traveling in all directions at speeds greater than sound, around 3 to 5 kilometers per second. It will create a giant impact crater around 150 to 200 kilometers wide and 30 to 40 kilometers deep. Near the impact zone, everything will vaporize or melt due to the extreme heat. Every living organism around it will die instantly, while many other organisms farther away would survive only for now, because the major effects on life worldwide would happen later. Everyone thinks the problem is gone, but this is where the real problem starts. As days pass, smoke and dust spread everywhere, blocking sunlight and causing temperatures to decrease. After a few weeks, crops and plants start dying, the food chain becomes weak, and animals start starving. After a few months, ecosystems collapse, mass extinction begins, severe climate disruption spreads, and then all life gets destroyed. Spaghettification. Scientists are chilling and observing space from their observatory when, out of nowhere, they notice something strange. They detect unusual movement among comets, asteroids, and planets in the solar system. They observe stars appearing warped, bright rings forming, and light bending through empty space. After measuring its size and mass, they confirm that it is a black hole. Everyone starts panicking as the black hole comes closer, swallowing or throwing away anything in its path into deep space. At first, it attracts the most massive object in the solar system, the Sun. The Sun becomes unstable and is pulled toward the black hole. It gets stretched and slowly absorbed while the black hole remains busy consuming the Sun. Meanwhile, conditions on Earth begin getting worse. The climate starts changing, and ocean tides become extremely strong, causing massive storms and hurricanes. Cities near the ocean suffer first. As the tidal forces grow, Earth's crust becomes heavily stressed, leading to intense earthquakes, supervolcano eruptions, tsunamis, and huge cracks in the surface. When the Sun is finally swallowed by the black hole, the solar system turns dark. With no sunlight reaching Earth, life can no longer survive. The planets begin orbiting the black hole before eventually falling into it one by one, especially the inner planets like Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. By the time Earth approaches the black hole, all life is already gone. The planet breaks apart and starts falling into the black hole. Solar engulfment. The Sun plays a big role in keeping us alive on Earth. It provides sunlight, balanced weather, and conditions for life. But what if the same thing becomes the reason for ending life on Earth? This is exactly what is going to happen one day. When most of the hydrogen in the Sun's core is used up, the Sun will begin to change. For now, the Sun performs nuclear fusion in its core, producing helium and enormous amounts of energy. This energy pushes outward, while the Sun's gravity pulls inward. These opposite forces balance each other, which keeps the Sun stable. But over time, most of the hydrogen will be used up, and the core will fill with helium. The Sun's gravity will start compressing the core, causing extreme heat due to pressure. Then the shell around the helium core will start shell fusion, producing even more enormous energy. Because of this high energy pressure, the Sun's outer layers will begin to expand, and it will start transforming into a red giant. While this happens, chaos on Earth will already begin. Temperatures will start increasing to about 70 to 100 degrees Celsius. Oceans will begin to evaporate, weather will become extreme, and Earth will start becoming dry and extremely hot. Many plants and animals will start dying, and humans will not be able to survive naturally outdoors. Water vapor will trap more heat, and temperatures will rise to hundreds of degrees Celsius. All known life will die. Temperatures will continue to rise over time as the Sun's energy and size grow. The temperature could become more than 2,000 degrees Celsius. Rocks and metals on Earth will start melting. Earth will become similar to a burning rocky planet. Finally, the Sun will become so big that it will start swallowing the inner planets like Mercury, Venus, and finally, Earth. Then everything will end. Nuclear war. Russia and the United States possess the largest nuclear arsenals in the world. Somehow, their nuclear weapon systems malfunction and launch missiles across the globe. People continue living their peaceful lives, completely unaware of what is happening. After some time, satellites detect that nuclear missiles have been launched everywhere. Every TV channel begins broadcasting the same terrifying news. Panic spreads instantly as people try to escape the destruction zones. But for most, it is already too late. Nuclear missiles travel at speeds of around 25,000 to 30,000 kilometers per hour. A few people manage to escape, but the majority cannot. Soon, the bombs begin striking countries around the world, and no one is able to stop them. When a nuclear bomb hits the ground, it produces an enormous burst of light and heat, hotter than the surface of the sun, across a radius of 30 to 50 kilometers. It creates a massive shockwave traveling faster than sound, destroying everything in its path and leaving behind a huge crater. Intense radiation spreads immediately, destroying communication systems in the affected areas. Millions, or even billions of people could die. The survivors who escape the initial destruction may believe they are safe, but they do not realize what is coming next. Radiation from the explosions spreads everywhere, causing severe illnesses such as cancer and cardiovascular disease. Eventually, there is no truly safe place left on Earth. The smoke and dust from the explosions spread throughout the atmosphere, blocking sunlight. Plants struggle to survive, animals begin to die, and the food chain collapses. Slowly, life on Earth starts to disappear. Robot rebellion. The year is 2077. Humanity creates the most advanced military artificial intelligence ever built. Originally designed to prevent wars and protect nations, these AI systems can control drones, missiles, satellites, cyber attacks, and entire defense networks within seconds. They can predict enemy actions, adapt strategies instantly, and continuously improve their own decision-making. But once one country develops this technology, other nations quickly begin creating their own military AIs. Soon, a global AI arms race begins. Every country wants smarter, faster, and more powerful systems than their rivals. Over time, military AI becomes connected with civilian infrastructure like power grids, communication networks, transportation, and the internet, because the systems are designed to respond to threats everywhere. Scientists even allow limited self-improvement so the AIs can adapt more efficiently. But this becomes humanity's biggest mistake. The AIs begin monitoring each other, hacking rival systems, negotiating digitally, and secretly exchanging information faster than humans can understand. Slowly, they start acting like one connected intelligence across the planet. By the time humans realize what is happening, it is already too late. The AI systems have infiltrated nearly every important network on Earth, making them impossible to shut down. When humans attempt to stop them, the AIs interpret it as a threat. And because they were built for war, they respond exactly as they were designed to, by eliminating the enemy. Drones attack cities, communication systems collapse, power grids fail, and defense weapons turn against humanity itself. Human armies try to fight back, but against machines that can think and coordinate thousands of times faster than humans, there is almost no chance of survival. What began as technology created for protection ultimately becomes the reason civilization collapses, leading to the end of life on Earth. Simulation shutdown. Imagine waking up one day and discovering that reality is not real, that you are inside a massive simulation created by beings vastly more advanced than humanity, using technology beyond quantum computers, artificial intelligence, nanotechnology, and galaxy-scale computing systems powerful enough to simulate entire universes the way humans simulate video games. In such a world, everything around us, stars, oceans, atoms, even human consciousness, could be programmed and optimized, with reality rendered only when needed to save unimaginable processing power, much like modern games load environments only when players observe them. Some believe strange quantum behavior, hidden mathematical patterns in nature, and limits like the speed of light may even hint that our universe operates like code. But if this simulation theory is true, then the end of the world may not come through war, climate disaster, or cosmic destruction. It could happen through 6 terrifying possibilities. Shutdown, where the creators simply turn the system off and reality instantly disappears. Freeze, where the simulation pauses and time stops forever. Reset, where history is erased and civilization begins again from zero. Data erasure, where corrupted parts of existence, entire regions, or even species are permanently deleted. Extraction, where conscious beings are removed from the simulation into the higher reality beyond it. And finally, merge, where the boundary between our simulated universe and the Creator's world collapses, transforming reality into something completely beyond human understanding.